The Waltons, 1972, is one of the most beloved TV shows of all time, enchanting generations with its heartfelt storytelling, unforgettable characters, and iconic performances. The classic family drama continues to inspire, but behind its timeless magic, many of the actors who brought the Walton family and their community to life have sadly passed away, some under heartbreaking circumstances. In this tribute, we'll walk down memory lane, shining a spotlight on the Waltons actors we've lost, celebrating their lives, their craft, and the indelible mark they left on television history. We'll also visit their final resting places to honor their memory. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heartfelt tributes to the stars who left an indelible mark on our hearts. Now, let's dive in. John Ritter as Reverend Matthew Fordwick. John Ritter, born on September 17, 1948, in Burbank, California, played Reverend Matthew Fordwick, the earnest young preacher of Walton's Mountain on the Waltons, whose sermons and struggles brought faith and humor to the community. When he first appeared on the show in 1972, he was just 24 years old.
I just want to say one thing, that the most important thing is to love the Lord.
Beyond the Waltons, John soared to fame as Jack Tripper in Three's Company, earning both an Emmy and a Golden Globe for his comedic brilliance. Sadly, John passed away on September 11, 2003, at the age of 54 due to a misdiagnosed thoracic aortic dissection, a sudden and tragic loss that shocked fans worldwide. He was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, California, near other Hollywood legends. His legacy as Reverend Fordwick and beyond remains a bright light, touching hearts with every laugh and every sermon. Mary Jackson as Emily Baldwin. Mary Jackson, born on November 22, 1910, in Milford, Michigan, played Emily Baldwin, the sentimental and quirky half of the Baldwin sisters on the Waltons, known for her moonshine making and wistful tales of lost love. She was 62 years old in 1972 when she first graced Walton's Mountain.
Wasn't it, sister?
Oh, yes. He left town right after the scandal.
Just adored basket weaving.
Of course, Papa would never allow us to.
Beyond the Waltons, she left her mark in films like The Exorcist III, 1990, bringing depth to every role she touched. Mary passed away on December 10, 2005, at age 95 from natural causes. A quiet end to a vibrant career. She was laid to rest at Oak Grove Cemetery in Milford, Michigan, returning to her roots. Her gentle charm as Emily endures. Louis Arquette as Jefferson Davis, J.D. Pickett. Louis Arquette, born on December 14, 1935, in Chicago, Illinois, played Jefferson Davis, J.D. Pickett, the smooth-talking, opportunistic businessman on the Waltons, whose schemes and charm often stirred up life on Walton's Mountain. In 1978, when he first appeared on the show, he was 43 years old.
That stays does lousy work. You need help.
Well, I'm gonna get help from the sheriff. You ain't off my property in 30 seconds.
Beyond the Waltons, Louis was best known for his voice work in television and film, including roles in Alice, Barney Miller, and Delta House. Sadly, Louis passed away on February 10, 2001, at age 65 from congestive heart failure. A quiet end for a man of vibrant talent. He was laid to rest at Rose Hills Memorial Park, Whittier, Los Angeles, California. His legacy as J.D. Pickett lives on, a colorful thread in the Waltons tapestry, and a proud part of the Arquette acting dynasty. Helen Klebe as Mamie Baldwin. Helen Klebe, born on January 6, 1907, in South Bend, Washington, played Mamie Baldwin, the prim and proper half of the Baldwin sisters on the Waltons, whose genteel air balanced her moonshine-making mischief with Sister Emily. She was 65 years old when she appeared on the show.
I sure never thought I'd get that close to a star.
You must make a wish on it.
I already have.
So have I.
Beyond the Waltons, Helen left an impression in The Manchurian Candidate, 1962, playing Mrs. Henry Whittaker, the chair lady, showcasing her knack for quiet intensity. Helen passed away on December 28, 2003, at age 96 from natural causes. A peaceful, close to a remarkable life. She was laid to rest at Holy Cross Cemetery in Culver City, Los Angeles, California, USA. Her legacy as Mamie endures, a graceful note in the Waltons' harmony that still charms fans today. Joe Conley as Ike Godsey. Joe Conley, born on March 3, 1928, in Buffalo, New York, played Ike Godsey, the warm-hearted storekeeper of Walton's Mountain on the Waltons, whose general store was the heartbeat of the community and whose kindness shone through every episode. When he first appeared on the show, he was 44 years old.
Tea and billiard parlor.
Dear. Corbett, you called me dear.
Beyond the Waltons, Joe made a mark with a small but memorable role in Castaway, 2000, sharing the screen with Tom Hanks. Sadly, Joe passed away on July 7, 2013, at age 85 from complications of dementia. A quiet farewell to a man who brought so much life to Ike. He was cremated, and his ashes were given to his family members. His legacy as Ike Godsey endures, a beloved friend to millions who still visit Walton's Mountain through reruns. Wilford Brimley as Horace Brimley. Wilford Brimley, born on September 27, 1934, in Salt Lake City, Utah, played Horace Brimley, the gruff but lovable cousin of the Walton family on the Waltons, bringing rugged warmth to his guest appearances. Wilford was 40 years old in 1974 when he appeared on the show.
From all this rain and mud, I believe I got a touch of it myself, and I can't hardly get my hair. Well, Horace, I can tell you what.
Beyond the Waltons, Wilford became a household name as the Quaker Oats spokesman and starred in Cocoon, 1985, earning fans with his folksy charm. Brimley died at a hospital in St. George, Utah, on August 1, 2020, at age 85 after suffering from a kidney condition for 2 months. He was cremated, and his ashes were given to his family members. His legacy as Horace Brimley and beyond lives on, a comforting voice in the Waltons and beyond. Peggy Rhea as Rose Burton. Peggy Rhea, born on March 31, 1921, in Los Angeles, California, played Rose Burton on the Waltons, first appearing as a landlady before joining permanently in 1979 as Olivia Walton's cousin. She became a cheerful, plump surrogate parent who filled the void left by Grandma, Olivia, and later, John. When she took on Rose full-time in 1979, she was 57 years old.
Live over there with him, it's just not easy to be thankful, you know?
I know what you're saying, John, but it seems to me these are the times to try.
Beyond the Waltons, Peggy charmed audiences as Lulu Hogg in The Dukes of Hazzard, her warmth a TV treasure. Sadly, on February 5, 2011, Rhea passed away in Toluca Lake, California, at the age of 89 from heart failure. She was laid to rest at Santa Barbara Cemetery in Santa Barbara, California, a serene seaside spot. Her legacy as Rose Burton lives on, a comforting embrace in the Waltons family. Sheila Allen as Fanny Tatum. Sheila Allen, born on February 2, 1929, in New York City, New York, played Fanny Tatum, the gossipy telephone operator on the Waltons, who kept Walton's Mountain buzzing and gave Aaron Walton her first job patching calls. When she first appeared on the show, she was 44 years old.
Well, what if they don't answer?
We'll never give less than 6 rings before giving up. A subscriber may be out of doors or occupied and...
Beyond the Waltons, Sheila was best known for her role as Nurse Gina Rowe in The Poseidon Adventure, 1972, a hit produced by her husband, Irwin Allen. Sadly, Allen died on November 15, 2013, at her home in Malibu, California, after an extended battle with pulmonary fibrosis at the age of 84. She was buried at Mount Sinai Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, Los Angeles, California. Her legacy as Fanny Tatum endures, a spirited voice tying the Waltons community together. Ralph Waite as John Walton Sr. Ralph Waite, born on June 22, 1928, in White Plains, New York, played John Walton Sr., the steadfast, hard-working patriarch of the Waltons, whose quiet strength guided his family through the Depression and beyond. He first appeared on the show when he was 44 years old.
Couldn't help it. He was looking at me like he could read my mind.
You two know better than go peeking in neighbors' windows.
We were curious.
That's no excuse, and you know.
Beyond the Waltons, Ralph was best known for his recurring role as Hank Booth on NCIS, bringing gravitas to every scene. Sadly, on February 13, 2014, Waite died in Palm Desert, California, of natural causes at age 85. He is buried in White Plains Rural Cemetery in New York. His legacy as John Walton Sr. endures, a towering figure of love and resilience in the Waltons' history. James Gammon as Zach Roswell. James Gammon, born on April 20th, 1940, in Newman, Illinois, played Zach Roswell, a rugged, weathered neighbor on the Waltons, whose gravelly voice and folksy wisdom popped up in tales of mountain life. Gammon appeared on the show when he was 33 years old.
Oh, yeah? What'd you build, a privy?
Nope. Bear trap.
Oh, yeah? Did you get any bears?
No bears where I come from. It's too poor.
Beyond the Waltons, James was best known as Lou Brown, the grizzled manager in Major League, 1989, a role that cemented his tough guy charm. Tragically, James passed away on July 16, 2010, at age 70 from adrenal gland and liver cancer. A tough end for a tough soul. He was cremated. His legacy as Zach Roswell endures, a rough-edged gem in the Waltons world. Rance Howard as Dr. McIvers. Rance Howard, born on November 17, 1928, in Duncan, Oklahoma. In 1973, played Dr. McIvers at age 44, a kind, dependable doctor on the Waltons, who patched up the mountain's ailments with care and quiet humor.
We'll need your signature on some release forms, giving us permission to operate and releasing us from responsibility.
Beyond the Waltons, Rance was best known for his role as Henry Boomhauer in Gentle Ben, 1967 to 1969. His appearances in The Andy Griffith Show, Cool Hand Luke, and Chinatown, as well as being the father of director Ron Howard and actor Clint Howard. Howard died on the morning of November 25, 2017, at age 89 in Los Angeles, California, from heart failure spurred on by a West Nile virus infection. He was laid to rest at Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles, California, among Hollywood's legends. His legacy is Dr. McIvers lives on, a steady hand in the Waltons and a proud part of the Howard family legacy. Adrienne Martin as Mrs. Breckenridge. Adrienne Martin, born on September 2, 1909, in Cleveland, Ohio, portrayed Mrs. Breckenridge, the refined, music-loving widow on the Waltons, whose encouragement helped Jason chase his dreams of a musical career. She was 65 years old by the time she joined.
That white handkerchief's starting to turn green.
I can see that, yes, ma'am.
Afternoon, boys.
Beyond the Waltons, Adrienne was best known for her role as Cornelia in The Bachelor and The Bobby Soxer, 1947, a classic alongside Cary Grant and Shirley Temple. Sadly, Adrienne passed away on November 9, 1978, at age 69 from natural causes, a quiet end during the Waltons' later years. She was laid to rest at Westwood Memorial Park, Westwood, Los Angeles, California, USA. Her legacy as Mrs. Breckenridge lives on, a gentle note in the Waltons' mountain melodies. Mary Earl as Maud Gormley. Mary Earl, born on May 13, 1889, in Morrow, Ohio, played Maud Gormley, the sweet, eccentric old lady of Walton's Mountain on the Waltons, whose folk songs, coconut pies, and pet goat Myrtle brought quirky joy to the community. She was 83 years old in 1972 when she appeared on the show.
I do not know. Her hair it was of bright some color.
Beyond the Waltons, Mary was best known for her role as Bertha in Crazy Mama, 1975, a wild turn that showed her spunky range. Tragically, Mary passed away on November 4, 1984, at age 95, from uremic poisoning after colon cancer surgery, a quiet end for a late-blooming star. She was buried at Green Lawn Cemetery, Columbus, Franklin, Ohio, USA. Her legacy as Maud Gormley endures, a charming neighbor in the Waltons' forever family. Dorothy Shea as Thelma. Dorothy Shea, born on April 11, 1921, in Jacksonville, Florida, played Thelma, the sassy, spirited first owner of the Dewdrop Inn on the Waltons, where Jason honed his musical talents and locals swapped stories over drinks. She was 55 years old when she appeared on the show.
Pretty good, kid.
Oh, thank you. Does that mean I get the job?
Well...
Beyond the Waltons, Dorothy was best known as the Park Avenue Hillbilly, hitting it big with her 1947 comedic song, Feudin' and Fightin', a top 5 chart topper. Sadly, Shea died of a heart attack on October 22, 1978, in Santa Monica, California, at age 57. Upon her death, the writers of the Waltons wrote her character off, with the mention that she sold the Dewdrop Inn and moved to California. She was laid to rest at Westwood Village Memorial Park in Los Angeles, California, a quiet spot for a lively soul. Kip Niven as Reverend Tom Marshall. Kip Niven, born on May 27, 1945, in Kansas City, Missouri, played Reverend Tom Marshall, the gentle, steadfast pastor on the Waltons, who stepped in after Reverend Fordwick to guide the mountain's faithful with quiet grace. In 1979, when he appeared on the show, He was 34 years old.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea, Mr. Walton. But I'm afraid...
Beyond the Waltons, Kip was best known for his role as Steve Marsh on the TV sitcom Alice, 1976 to 1985, and as Steve Marsh in Magnum Force, 1973, holding his own alongside Clint Eastwood. Sadly, Kip passed away on May 6, 2019, at age 73 from a heart attack, a sudden end to a versatile career. He was cremated and his ashes was given to his family members. His legacy as Reverend Tom Marshall lives on, a calming presence in the Waltons' final chapters. John Crawford as Sheriff Ep Bridges. John Crawford, born on September 13, 1920, in Colfax, Washington, played Sheriff Ep Bridges, the no-nonsense lawman of Walton's Mountain on the Waltons, whose stern exterior hid a fair heart as he kept the peace. In 1972, when he appeared on the show, he was 52 years old.
Well, I guess I better get started.
Beyond the Waltons, John was best known for his role as Chief Engineer Callahan in The Poseidon Adventure, 1972, and the hearty Tom Iverson in Night Moves, 1975. Sad John passed away on September 21, 2010, at age 90 from a stroke, a quiet end to a rugged career. He was cremated and ashes given to his family members. His legacy as Sheriff Ep Bridges endures, a steady badge in the Waltons community. Lou Brown as Mr. Jarvis. Lou Brown, born on March 18, 1925, in Goldtree, Oklahoma, played Mr. Jarvis, the gruff used car lot owner on the Waltons, whose business dealings tested Ben Walton's knack for sales and honesty. In 1977, when he appeared on the show, he was 48 years old.
Pulled off this lot, was it?
Thank you, no, Ep. Ben here has me selling them faster than people can steal them.
Oh, boy, Ben.
Well, I better be going. I can go hitch a ride on home.
Beyond the Waltons, Lou is best known for appearing in Airport, 1970, Topaz, 1969, and Colossus, The Forbin Project, 1970. Lou passed away on July 27, 2014, at the age of 89 from lung cancer. A quiet end to a rugged career. He had a military funeral at Fort Rosecrans in San Diego on August 15, 2014, and was cremated, with his ashes given to his family members. His legacy as Mr. Jarvis lives on, a tough but fleeting figure in the Waltons mountain lore. Diana Douglas as Mrs. Denman. Diana Douglas, born on January 22, 1923, in Devonshire, Bermuda, played Mrs. Denman in a guest role on the Waltons. The poised, affluent woman, whose brief stay at the Walton home stirred tensions and taught lessons in class and kindness. She was 56 years old when she appeared on the show.
Young Frank, I know him. He worked for me one summer.
Well, he's being processed to go overseas, and he's worried about his wife. She stopped writing him suddenly about a month ago, and he's asked...
Beyond the Waltons, Diana was best known for her role as Peg in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, 1987, a heartfelt turn in a comedy classic. Sadly, Diana passed away on July 3, 2015, at age 92, from an undisclosed form of cancer. Per her wishes, she was cremated, and her ashes were scattered over Bermuda. Her legacy as Mrs. Denman lives on, a fleeting but poignant note in the Waltons story. Ivor Francis as Dean Raymond Beck. Ivor Francis, born on October 26, 1918, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, played Dean Raymond Beck in a guest role on the Waltons, the stern college dean whose authority challenged John Boy's academic dreams with a mix of rigor and respect. In 1975, when he appeared on the show, he was 56 years old.
Doing in the stack.
I have an appointment with Dr. Hoadley. Secretary said I could find him down here.
Well, you have. I happen to enjoy the company of books.
Beyond the Waltons, Ivor was best known for appearing in I Dream of Jeannie, The Odd Couple, Barney Miller, and as a psychologist on Happy Days, among other roles. Sadly, Ivor passed away on October 22, 1986, at age 67 from cancer. He was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Glendale, Los Angeles, California, USA. His legacy as Dean Beck lives on, a brief but firm voice in the Waltons' journey. Pearl Shear as Zuleika Dunbar. Pearl Shear, born on April 19, 1918, in New York City, New York, played Zuleika Dunbar in a guest role on the Waltons. The eccentric, wealthy recluse whose quirky demands and hidden kindness left a mark on the mountain folk. She was 58 years old when she appeared on the show in 1973.
He told Mrs. B. I'm off to Wheeling in the morning.
It has been a pleasure.
I know, Esther.
Beyond the Waltons, Pearl was best known for her role as Mrs. Moore in Gypsy, 1962, a feisty turn in the classic musical film, along with appearances in Remington Steele, 1982, Raid on Entebbe, 1976, and many others. Sadly, Pearl passed away on July 27, 2009, at age 91 from natural causes. A peaceful close to a vibrant career. Her legacy as Zuleika Dunbar lives on, a colorful cameo in the Waltons tapestry. Thank you so much for joining us as we celebrate the unforgettable cast of the Waltons. We hope this journey to Walton's Mountain brought back cherished memories of the beloved family and the brilliant stars who brought their story to life. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more heartfelt tributes to the classics we all hold dear. Share your favorite Waltons moments or characters in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. Until next time, take care